Tonight on Skyline, me, Tridya 3, will take you through 8 shocking stories that are shaking America, China, and the entire world right now. From Netanyahu's emergency war meeting to Iran's uranium threat, to China's growing military power, to America's mysterious health scare. This is not just news anymore, this is global pressure cooker, ladies and gentlemen, and tonight we break it all. In the first segment, Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly held an emergency security meeting in Jerusalem after growing fear that the Iran conflict could become even bigger. And the timing, that is critical. In fact, reports suggest Israel is increasingly worried about China's growing support for Iran. Can you think about the larger picture here? If China openly moves closer to Iran, the balance of power in West Asia, it could completely change. Now, for decades, Israel depended heavily on the US military and diplomatic backing. But right now, uncertainty is growing over America's long-term strategy in that region. Now, that uncertainty itself, it is creating panic because when powerful countries begin shifting alliances, smaller conflicts can suddenly become a global crisis. In fact, Israel also fears that if global powers become divided over Iran, international pressure on Tehran could weaken significantly. And at the very same time, regional tension involving Hezbollah, involving Syria, involving Gaza are already stretching Israel's security system. And tonight, many experts are asking, could the Iran conflict become much bigger than anybody ever expected? And now comes this story that is terrifying the entire world. Iran has warned that if attacked again by the United States or Israel, it could enrich uranium to 90% purity, the level associated with nuclear weapons. That particular statement alone, it has sent shockwaves globally. Why? Because uranium enrichment is the heart of the nuclear debate here. According to the international reports, Iran already possesses uranium enriched that is up to 60% purity. And experts say that moving from 60% to weapons grade 90%, that becomes technically much easier. So that means the entire world is watching Iran very closely right now. In fact, US President Mr. Donald Trump has repeatedly said that America will never allow Iran to develop the nuclear weapon. And in the meantime, Iran insists its nuclear program is peaceful, but trust between both the nations, well, it's collapsing really fast. And now the fear is growing that one military strike, one wrong decision, or one failed negotiation could push the entire region into a far more dangerous confrontation. Because, of course, this is no longer just about missiles, right? This is about nuclear capability. If Iran ever crosses 90% enrichment line, well, the entire global pressure could intensify dramatically. Sanctions could increase, military threat could grow, and oil markets across the world could face serious disruption. So that is why diplomats across Europe, America, and the entire West Asia are closely monitoring every Iranian statement right now. Moving on to the mystery. Here's the mystery that is confusing the entire world, ladies and gentlemen. Where exactly is Iran's enriched uranium? Well, according to reports, much of Iran's uranium stockpile, it may still be located at Isfahan nuclear complex. But after repeated airstrikes and military tension, global inspectors are struggling to fully verify what remains over there. That uncertainty is very dangerous because in international politics, uncertainty creates fear. In fact, the International Atomic Energy Agency reportedly believes hundreds of kilograms of highly enriched uranium could still exist inside Iran's facility here. And if that is true, that means Iran still holds significant nuclear leverage here. Experts say that uranium becomes easier to enrich as purity levels rise. Growing from low-level enrichment to 20%, it's very difficult. But let me tell you here, moving from 60% towards 90% becomes much faster. That technical reality is why the entire world is suddenly nervous again. Satellite images, military intelligence reports, and international inspections, they are now becoming very important piece of the global puzzle. Because if inspectors cannot fully track Iran's uranium stockpile, mistrust between nations will only deepen further. And tonight, global powers are asking, has the Iran nuclear crisis entered a completely new phase? Now, let's talk about China because while America is focused on Iran, Beijing is quietly expanding military power. Reports suggest China is preparing a very powerful new supercarrier, adding pressure ahead of Mr. Trump's major summit with Mr. Xi Jinping. And at the very same time, America is targeting Chinese linked companies accused of helping Iran's oil trade. So now, two major global conflicts are merging, the US China rivalry and the Iran crisis. And you know what? This is making the global market so nervous. Oil prices are unstable, shipping routes near the Strait of Hormuz remain sensitive. Investors fear a wider geopolitical escalation here, and in the meantime, China appears determined to show that it will not easily bend to American pressure here. Well, China's growing military modernization is always changing the power equation in Asia, specifically around Taiwan and the South China Sea. And suddenly, Mr. Trump's meeting with Mr. Xi Jinping, it is no longer just another diplomatic event, it cannot be. It looks like a power struggle, maybe a global power showdown. Because behind every diplomatic handshake, there is now growing strategic competition between Washington and Beijing. Now, let me narrate a story that shocked the entire world. US City's ex-mayor is accused of China spy links. That's right, there's a shocking twist. A former US City Mayor, Eileen Wang, has reportedly been accused of acting as an illegal agent linked to China. According to the US prosecutors, she allegedly helped spread pro-Beijing propaganda targeting Chinese American community. Now remember the timing here. This whole controversy exploded just before Mr. Trump's very important meeting with Mr. Xi Jinping. And that makes the entire situation even more explosive politically, because accusations involving Chinese influence operations have become one of America's biggest national security fear. Here, Washington increasingly believes information warfare propaganda and cyber influence are becoming major tools in modern geopolitics. In the meantime, American intelligence agencies have repeatedly warned that foreign influence campaigns may try to shape the public perception here, public opinion, political debates, and even the elections. And this particular case is likely to increase distrust between America and China even further. Because today, global wars are not fought only with weapons anymore. They are fought with information, with influence, and with technology. And in digital era, propaganda itself has become a major geopolitical weapon. Now, hopping on to the sixth segment, and it's a big one. The question is, did China secretly help Iran? Yes. Now, the story has created huge controversy online. Explosive claims suggest that Iranian military aircraft may have used a Pakistani airbase during the height of regional tension to avoid possible American airstrikes. Though let me tell you here, Pakistan has strongly denied all these allegations, but the story itself has triggered massive debate. Why? Because Pakistan sits in the very sensitive geopolitical position. It has relationship with America, it has relationship with China, it has also shared a border with Iran. So that basically means Islamabad constantly balances multiple global powers at the same time. And at the very same time, Pakistan also faces its own economic and security challenges, making every foreign policy decision extremely sensitive. Well, if an evidence ever proves secret military cooperation or any sort of coordination, it could create major diplomatic fallout. It could also increase pressure from Washington, and that too at a time when regional stability is already fragile. And tonight, analysts are asking whether regional countries are quietly preparing for a larger West Asia crisis behind the doors or not. Because let's be honest, in geopolitics, public statements and private actions are often very, very different things. Now, moving on from war fears to health fear. Ladies and gentlemen, a reported case involving the deadly Andes strain of hantavirus has sparked international concern after multiple deaths linked to the cruise ship breakout. Well, in the meantime, health officials are specifically worried because this rare strain it can reportedly spread between humans. And after COVID-19 pandemic, even small outbreak, it now creates immediate panic globally. Emergency evacuation, strict biosecurity measures, and medical monitoring operations have reportedly already begun. In the meantime, social media exploded with speculation about lockdown fear. In fact, now experts say that it is too early to compare this whole situation to COVID. But governments are taking no chances because you know what the entire world learned during the pandemic? How quickly local outbreak can become international emergencies. In the meantime, health agencies are now closely monitoring every passenger, travel route, and possible transmission chain to prevent the further spread. And in the meantime, let me report to you that there has been first case of hantavirus in America. That's right. The United States has been affected and the entire America is right now shaken. Shaken because they have not really forgotten how COVID felt like. So, is hantavirus is going to be the same or not? That is something everybody is hoping. The answer is no. And tonight, public anxiety is rising once again because even the possibility of another infectious outbreak is enough to trigger global concern after the trauma of recent years. Finally, Washington witnessed another political explosion. That's our last segment, ladies and gentlemen. During a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, Mr. Kash Patel, the Indian origin FBI chief, faced intense questioning over his controversial remark and his potential leadership role inside America's top law enforcement agency. The hearing quickly turned into a political showdown. Those supporters described Mr. Patel as a tough figure willing to challenge America's powerful institution, but critics accused him of being too controversial for such a sensitive role. And once again, America looked deeply divided. That division is becoming one of the defining stories of modern US politics. Because while America faces global tension abroad, political polarization at home is also growing stronger. Public trust in institutions, media, and political leaders have become increasingly divided between Republicans and Democrats. And many around the globe, they are watching Washington very, very carefully, wondering that can America manage both internal political battles and rising global crisis at the very same time? But you know what really triggered this debate? Well, during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, Senator Chris Coons questioned Mr. Kash Patel that when he was US President, Mr. Donald Trump's nominee for FBI Director, well, was he loyal? During the hearing, Mr. Kash Patel, he defended his ability to lead America's top law enforcement agency and responded to all the criticism over some of his past controversial remarks. In the meantime, global rivals closely are observing America's political division here and sometimes use them to their own strategic advantage. Well, the world is entering a dangerous phase. Tonight's story, they may look very different on the surface. Iran, China, Israel, Pakistan, America, disease outbreaks and spy allegation. But together, they reveal one thing. The world is becoming more unstable. Global tensions are rising at the very same time. Military pressure, nuclear fear, economic uncertainty, political division, health scare. And history shows something dangerous. When too many crises happen together, even one small spark can trigger something much bigger. And that is why tonight, the world feels nervous because nobody knows what the next few months could bring. What? A diplomatic breakthrough or a larger global confrontation? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dhruti Yatri. This is Skyline. If you found this report important, share with somebody who needs to understand how quickly the entire world is changing. Because tonight, global tensions are no longer distant headlines. They are shaping the future in real time.